talking about the success of Trump, and I mentioned the market and how the market had hit numbers never before seen by man alone. And it takes us right to Ted Geoca. Ted is a MaxOut Savings Advisors. MaxOut Savings Advisors. Website is maxoutsavings.com. I've known Ted a bunch of years, and we're helping redo his website. I think it'll be, now that we got your headshot, I think your website will be built and done in just a couple minutes.
Oh, excellent. I look forward to it. I can't wait. We're really excited about that, Sam. It looks great.
Oh, thank you. Well, you know what? Like I said, as an entrepreneur, I started a company. I went out and hit the streets, raised the capital. I'm an entrepreneur. I know what it was like for people to help. And Ted Geoca is an entrepreneur, and we're like, you're on our show. You're part of our family. Let's get a new website for you. Let's build one. That's what we do here. And spit and polish, baby. It's going to look fantastic.
Well, I appreciate that.
It might say Jed Geoca, but that's okay. Because we're buddies, there may be some misspellings.
The hardest thing for me was the headshot with the pictures. It must have taken like 100 pictures, and even then it wasn't that good.
Nah, it's good. All right. So, by the way, Ted's wearing his new helicopter headset. It sounds good, too. It sounds really great. That's the beauty of this new technology is we're on Skype. They hear you on the radio. They watch you on TV. It's at restaurants across America. Here we go. MaxOut Savings Advisors. How are things going so far? I know oil's creeping up, right? Are we still creeping?
Oil's been going up. It's off a little. It's around $68, Sam. There's real questions of what's going to happen in Iran. In Venezuela's production is crumbling as the socialist state collapses. And they've lost well over 500,000 barrels a day of oil over there. And the question is, do we have some type of dust up with Iran, or are the sanctions put back on the Iranians? At that point in time, there's going to be less oil on the market. And that's why oil's going up.
And it's interesting you said, it went down a little to 68. Did you think 9 months ago you would say the sentence, it's gone down a little to 68?
This has surprised me because we've got a huge amount of oil coming out of the Permian and out of Texas in general, and it's really looking good. It's really looking good for Texas in general with oil. And
it's also putting the hampers on Russia and OPEC because we put content, we put resources into the market. It means that their economy gets softer because of it, and that's a great thing.
Yeah, no, what we've done is we've shifted the production back to the United States. And also keep in mind, Texas, Sam, we're not just the biggest oil producer, Texas, but also the biggest wind producer and one of the top solar producers in the United States. This is an energy powerhouse any way you look at it.
It's strong. It's strong. Ted Geoca, MaxOutSavings.com. I'm turning the double nickel in a couple of days. I know, right? 55.
My sympathies.
I know, right? But I feel 35 on the inside. The people who are 55 right now might be getting a little hanky when it comes to retirement because there's a lot of uncertainty. I'd like to retire, but I don't know what I would do. Denise says, you better keep working. You better keep working because there'll be nothing for me to do, right? I don't play golf.
Well, I tell you what, this is the discussion we have with a lot of our clients and potential clients is what are you going to do? And oftentimes, even if they have money, we sort of say, why don't you work another year or two and just enjoy it, knowing you can quit anytime you want. And that takes a little bit of pressure off of them because most people like to work, and what we find one of the most important things to enjoying a successful retirement, Sam, is having something to do. It's a hobby, or it's charity work, or something, or a job. Some people just go back to another job because they like working.
I think it's good for you. Ted Geoca, MaxOut Savings Advisors. We had one of our clients that we did a big video for had his 90th birthday, and he goes in 3 days a week. He founded the company, and I'm like, that's what I want to do. Like, not sit around and get old. But you get dressed a couple times a week, you shave, fix your hair, put on a tie, walk in and say hi to everybody, and still have purpose.
No, that's the deal, Sam. And people enjoy doing that. So don't be afraid of working into retirement. But here's the key: find something you enjoy doing.
Exactly. It could be nonprofit. Our good friend Ted Geoca, MaxOutSavings.com, MaxOut Savings Advisors, got his radio show Saturday morning, 10 a.m. An hour of Ted without me interrupting. What's the topic on your radio show here?
We're talking more about retirement, about working through retirement. Also, look, there's a big delegation of 7 senior Americans, people heading over to China to try to get a trade deal. That's going to be very difficult. Treasury Secretary Mnuchin, Larry Kudlow on one side, and also Lipphauser and Peter Navarro on the other. They're more trade hawks. And so how is this going to settle out with China? Look, if China gets their 2025 program and they'll end up dominating industry in the world, this could be the death knell for democracy. I mean, I don't think people realize just how coordinated China's move is around the world to take trade and control everywhere in Africa, in Asia, even in South America.
And don't forget freedom, Ted, because we were doing a project and a client was heading to Beijing. I didn't know they didn't have YouTube there. You assume that we all log on to YouTube to watch videos. Not allowed because of free messaging, of messaging of freedom. So they ban their citizens cannot watch and learn, and enjoy just freedom of speech like we have.
Everything is controlled in China, and the problem is they're trying to export this to African countries, or they're helping African dictators learn how to control their population. They're stealing our technology. This is going to be a very, very tough trade talks. They're taking our jobs, and we've got to stand up for the American people.
Ted Geoca, MaxOutSavings.com. Go to the website. You can make an appointment. You can sign up for his free report. We'll have the videos of you here up here, so it's going to look very cool when you go to MaxOutSavings.com. All right, buddy. Radio's at 10 a.m. on Saturday. Have a blessed day.
Thank you, Sam. Have a good weekend.
Gig 'em. Good, proud Aggie.